Hello again from OCBC Arena, where day 4 of the Singlife Nations Cup is in full swing. I'm Tamara Weatherburn, joined once again by the ever insightful Parveen Nair. Parv, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Tamara.
So we are ready for game 2 of day 4, and we will see the current leaders of this competition, Kenya, take on Papua New Guinea. They enter this game as the only unbeaten team, but PNG has shown flashes of brilliance and will be eager to disrupt their rhythm. With finals looming, the intensity lifts. Whether you're courtside or watching from afar, thank you for being a part of this vibrant netball community. We're moments away from calling the teams onto the court. We will go courtside to hear both of these fantastic sides onto court.
With Team Papua New Guinea. At goal shooter, Talia Hampton. At goal attack, Clara Scott. At wing attack, Harris Sarah. At center, co-captain Michaela Kadlacek. At wing defense, co-captain Chloe Litherland. At goal defense, Arera Miaoda. At goalkeeper, Monique Roseo. Their substitutes, Kala Ali, Kailani Brazier, Bronte Gross, Leslie Taviri, Tina Poha. Head coach, Lua Rikis. Assistant coach, Helen Edwards. Team manager, Eileen Samoa Simmet. Strength and conditioning coach, Joseph Ikufu. Physiotherapist, Yaki Maria. That is your team, Papua New Guinea. And the opponents, Team Kenya. At goal shooter, Lydia Niapere. At goal attack, Helen Sinoya. At wing attack, Elsa Ndong. At center, Irene Otieno. At wing defense, Nelly Mohammed. At goal defense, Captain Parin Simiyu. At goalkeeper, Jacqueline Oro. Their substitutes, Nancy Oro, Delilah Mukudi, Mary Otieno, Teresa Otuan, Pauline Ramadan. Head coach, Evelyn Gerono. Assistant coach, Panina Nyakundi. Team manager, Arne Bet. Physiotherapist, Jackson Kimani. Statistician, Winfred Oyugi. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your team, Kenya. And your match officials, our umpires for today's match are Jordan Kiss, Kwan Yi Tang, and reserve umpire, Tim Marshall.
Hopefully you were able to see PNG goal shooter Naya Pari just testing her team with her high fives as they entered onto the court. We love to see it here at the Nations Cup. We are just moments away from getting underway with game 2 of day 4. Papua New Guinea take on Kenya. Of course, Papua New Guinea ranked internationally 33rd, with Kenya 23rd. We are moments away from the umpires delivering the match ball. We'll have the countdown and we'll get started. Now, to watch from this PNG side, Hampton. You'll see her in goal shooter. We really enjoyed her yesterday. She was outstanding for the Papua New Guinea side.
And we actually see a debutant on court.
Yeah, we do. If we're not mistaken, in goal defense, you will see Oda taking the court for the first time at this Nations Cup. Can we expect a few nerves, or do I think she'll get straight into it?
Definitely nerves will be there, but I think she's just going to give her best shot regardless.
That's it, and that's all you can ask from a debutante. Just get straight into the game, and we can see the captain's armband just being thrown to Simiyu. She has had a fantastic tournament, and the countdown is on. And Kenya underway. Of course, PNG in their yellow strip today. Playing a little bit of an offline defense early on. Pav, what can we expect from this matchup from these two sides?
Yeah, we know Kenya, they've been undefeated. They've been really strong throughout the tournament. But I feel PNG, they're going to just try their best. It's going to make it hard for them. Yeah, but I do expect to see Kenya with the experience slowly probably trying to take that lead in the first quarter.
And here they are with the ball. Kenya so strong this Nations Cup, and of course their second Nations Cup. They came away in their first year as the 2024 champions. Otieno through that centre position, another to watch. In control early, faking the ball, waiting until she likes something from her shooting combination. She'll have the centre pass. Goes back up to their captain.
What I like about Kenya is like they do mix it up in terms of how they play fast at one point, and then they know how to slow it down at certain points in time. So there's that change in pace. Yeah, so sometimes it catches the opponent off guard. Like one moment they're just playing the ball around the center, next moment they're like, oh, they see that space and then they rush it down all the way through to the goal shooter. Yeah, so they're quite unorthodox in terms of their playing style.
That change of pace is hard to defend as they look to make it 3 in less than 2 minutes. A commanding start from Team Kenya. A free pass here. Kaldasek for PNG, the co-captain, has had a great tournament. Oh, and beautiful shot there from Hampton. Kenya going wide up the centre pass. Otieno driving strong down court. We'll see Nadong with the ball. Resets, goes herself. Looking long, Nyapuri. Why wouldn't you when she's had such a fantastic tournament?
Yeah, I think Helen Sinoya did really well. She just ran through the baseline, opened up that space for Lydia Nyapuri. She was on that strong front hole, so yeah, it was so nice to deliver that ball into her.
And Nyapuri, 91% shooting accuracy in yesterday's match against Singapore. Do you think we can expect to see the same again today?
Yeah, definitely. Might be even higher than that, actually.
Even higher. Pav was here for the first game, and all of her fantastic insights, they came true. So if we continue with that, we'll see her with continued brilliant shooting accuracy as a little foot goes offside. Kenya will have the ball. Free pass in the circle. Zanoya with the ball. Double teamed by PNG. But Otieno too strong. We see Nyapuri under the post with the debutante out of play. And it will be the way of Kenya. Gee, they've come out quick today, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. We see Irene just getting almost every second pass. She's so dominant in this Kenyan team, both on attack and defense.
Kadlasek through the middle. That matchup will be important. She'll have a big job today, shutting down the likes of Irene, Otieno, and Kadlasek.
Oh, that was so lovely by
beautiful.
Papua New Guinea.
Beautiful long pass in, great vision.
That strong drive by Hampton to come out the circle, drew both the circle defenders with her and then opened up all the space for the goal attack and Scott to drive in.
Hampton so strong yesterday, she'll be important today. Oh, Rosu able to put enough pressure to come up with the ball. She's just clarifying with umpire Jordan Kiss all the way from Australia. She's here at her first Nations Cup. Long ball, Kadlasek, give and goes. Fake. She turns. That's in her range. And they'll have the next centre pass, an opportunity here for the PNG Peppies. Long ball. down the line. Into the circle. No, we're on the circle edge. Swing ball. Trying to open up their shooters, and they are able to find Hampton.
Hampton's really is very smart. She's using her body, just sealing off the defender and then just popping at the right time into the right space.
And she will need that great timing we've seen already coming up against this defensive combination from Kenya. They have been so effective all tournament. Naipuri continues that fantastic shooting run we've seen this tournament, and they'll have the next centre pass. Nadong with the ball. Goes to back up. Mohammed. Otieno. Swing. Able to just tap and regain the possession there. And time here.
I think we see Oda just getting a little bit of a feedback from Jordan Kiss, the umpire.
And that will be helpful for the debutante to adjust, to be able to stay in play. Oh, high ball just hits the post. Kenya, long outlet ball. Simiyu sends it down court. Oh, Rosu has a look. She's managed to grab a few of those this tournament, and
yeah, I think we see more of that from her. Just go out there, be gutsy, and just have a crack at those outside balls.
That's certainly one strategy that will be useful coming up against a player like Naipuri. If you can stop the ball before it gets to her. Litherland, co-captain, spoiling the momentum, but they'll have the throw-in. Under 8. 3-9, the way of Kenya. Working the ball around Sanoya. And there's Naipuri holding beautiful. Oh, the little step on, able to balance though. Such a strong hold in the circle, and so effective because she's able to hold a little bit higher to give herself more space to move into. And of course the connection in from the feeders. PNG, Kadlasek. Into the pocket.
Oh, lovely pass there.
Just finding that goal line space. And Harris in that wing attack role, she was great yesterday.
Yeah, she was. Now we see PNG, they're not exactly finding it hard to get the ball in the circle. It's just this finishing off at the end with the shots.
And perhaps just a few little errors creeping in as we see Kadlasek out of play. A teacher when she's not at the netball courts. She debuted in 2022 and has also been a part of the 2025 SSN Reserves Sunshine Coast Lightning Bolts. So she'll be drawing on that experience, leading her country alongside Litherland. Also a very experienced player, has come through the Queensland pathways in Australia. And we'll see Naipuri mid-range, steps in, Rosu with the pressure, but Naipuri able to convert. And the first interchange of the game. We see Oda coming off court. Congratulations though on your debut for your country. What a special moment.
And then we have Taviri coming in as goal defense. We usually see her in that position and usually starting the game for Papua New Guinea.
That's right. Swing ball. Let's see what...
She did really well there. She tried to get around the body of Lydia Naipuri, and then Naipuri just tried to retaliate, and Jordan Kish just saw that contact against
Not
her.
on my watch, she says. Litherland finds Taviri. Taviri also very good at transitioning the ball out of defence, through court, to this attacking unit. Hampton. I just had to double check because Gee, she plays far older than the 16 years of age that she is.
I know. Still can't believe she's only 16.
Had to double check, and of course, making her debut as well this tournament, alongside her shooting partner, Scott, who Hampton is getting a lot of the credit at the moment, but Scott doing a lot of work to help open up that circle.
Like, can you imagine she's just 16 and this is how much she can do? Can you imagine if she's 26?
Yeah, plenty more netball ahead. Gross, who we might see enter later into the game, also just 16 years of age, and keeper Rosu also making her debut at this Nations Cup. Big reset ball. Oh, beautifully read. Doesn't quite come up with the intercept, and we find Naipuri. A little contact, a big smile on her face. She's probably used to the attention.
Yeah, I think she didn't expect to get knocked. She's trying really hard not to fall.
She did a great job. And she finishes off another one. 4 to go. 4-12, the way of Kenya. Penalty. Simiyu finds Otieno. Naipuri again. And we spoke about this yesterday. Strong in the air, but then able to also split to get that really good positioning under the post. Let's see if PNG have an answer. Liverland, a little bit quiet to start the game in defence, but such an important role applying pressure and bringing the ball down court. We also see her through the centre position. I wonder if we'll see that again today. I like the diversity and versatility that they have through that midcourt. Hampton. We look to the crowd. Can see their supporters there. 3 to go. Kenya with the ball. Otieno fakes, finds Naipuri. Step in. And another one. Has she missed? Have I?
Not.
I don't think she's missed yet. You called it already, you said.
It's only first quarter.
It's only first quarter. And a change here for Papua New Guinea. We see Scott go to the bench.
So Naipuri was shooting at 91% last night, but we had Amandeep Chahal shooting at 94%. That's just incredible stats for a shooter.
So incredible. And Pav, of course, 42 caps to her name for Team Singapore. You can catch them, the vendors, later tonight, 7 p.m. local time, coming up against Singapore A. I reckon we'll have a big crowd out for that one.
Yeah, because it's like just both Singapore teams going against each other, one big Singapore family.
And Kenya, 2 minutes to go. Working the ball down, looking for Naipuri. Hands are up, she says, I'd like the ball.
Really nice pass there by Irene Otieno, just delivered into the back space of Lydia Naipuri.
And Kadlasek will get us underway with the centre pass. Working to circle edge, beautiful pop from Ali.
Yeah, we see that change that goal attack. Kala Ali coming on to replace Clara Scott.
And if you are joining in to support the Kenya Divas around midday, hope you're enjoying some lunch while you watch this talented Kenya side. Just over a minute to go. 7:15 the way of Kenya as they look to make it one more. All right, Pav, let's talk about this attack end. They are finding so much space out on court. What are they doing well?
I think, like I said, they're really good with the change of pace. Like when the shooters are on, they see that space. The mid-court players are willing to just give the ball in. And then when we see Papua New Guinea just putting on that stronger defense against them, they're so patient to just play the ball around. around the circle edge, reset back to the transverse line, and then get it back at the circle edge again, and finally delivering to a shooter. So, yeah, I think just really taking care of the ball. So Kenya's really good with possession. Yeah, and I think that's what matters. You know, it doesn't matter whether you take 20 passes to score a goal, but yeah, as long as the ball finally gets through the hoop, and that's all that matters.
And we see a held ball down PNG's end. Kenya looking long. About 10 seconds to go. Swing ball. That swing ball to that side of the court has been very effective for them this first
triangle,
quarter.
yeah.
Just a few seconds. Time is held though. We'll see if they are able to, I think all the players on court know that they will try and retain their centre pass. So it looks like it's Kenya centre pass when we come back for quarter 2. It is 7-17 the way of Team Kenya, who are off to a strong start. Is this maybe what you expected from the Kenya side?
Yes, definitely. I mean, they've been undefeated. We know how dominant they are. So yeah, the coach has also decided to stick to their main 7. Wanting to just present the dominance against Papua New Guinea, and I think they've done really well.
As we look to the highlights here on the screen, who stood out to you so far?
I think for me, I can't really pinpoint one player in particular, but I would say Irene Otieno. She's been really good. She's the main ball carrier. So she takes the ball, she passes, and she cuts. She gets every other second pass. And she's also the main feeder, looking into Lydia Nayapere most of the time. Yeah, so...
As we see on court, just there.
Yeah, so I think Irene Otieno, she's always so outstanding. And I think she's been outstanding every game since this tournament started.
Yeah, you're right. A very consistent player and exactly what you want from your centre. Certainly able to handle the ball a lot and with beautiful feeds. She just knows her shooters so well and is able to read that back space in particular, but also just having the trust to let that ball fly.
That's right.
And look, you know, I think PNG, can they reduce this margin?
I think they can. I think they just really need to settle in with their shots. A little bit about what we saw from our men in the previous game. They managed to take control a little bit in the second half of that first quarter, but I think it was just a little bit unsteady with their shooting, which let them down. So same thing, I think just resetting for this second quarter, and we'll see better action from then.
Time for Q2 between Papua New Guinea and Team Kenya. Kenya leading this one 17-7.
And Otieno will get us underway for this second quarter. We're here at day 4. If you're just joining us, welcome. 17-7, the way of Kenya, who have come out of the blocks to such a strong start. And Nayapere able to make it one more for her side.
Once again, Irene Otieno just noticed that mismatch in terms of height between the goal defense in PNG, Taviri coming up against Lydia, and then she just sent that ball in. That was lovely by the Papua New Guinea shooters, just backing each other up.
And Kenya will have the ball again. Otieno. We're going back to go forwards, which is often a part of Kenya's game style.
Yep. Seeing them being patient, just working the ball outside, resetting back to the transverse line.
As you said, sometimes a bit of a possession game, and of course your opposition can't score while you've got the ball, so.
And as circle defenders on the inside, it's hard to see what they're trying to do. You can't really read where the pass is going next.
PNG with the ball. Kadlasek. Hampton up the middle. Finding Harris. A reset ball. They center up. Here comes Harris to the pocket. Oh, not quite the execution, but I liked the movement. Ali perhaps not quite set. She didn't have that front position, unable to hold the defender and protect the space. Fake from Harris, as we've come to expect. Hampton, oh, beautiful finish. As we see the Isle of Man supporters who played just before here, watching live at the Nations Cup. Swing ball, goes low. Naipri steps in and a little pass off.
Didn't expect that though.
Yeah. Lucky Sonoya did, and she's able to finish.
A lovely take there by Sarah Harris.
PNG. Nope, she turns. I do like how Hampton addresses the post. Even if she's not going to shoot, it shifts the defenders back to that 3 feet position, which is very clever when you've got 2 tall defenders, like Kenya does, who have a long reach over the ball. So anything you can do as a shooter to try and get some space between you and them.
Yeah, and then that's where the pass and cut happens.
And shooter to shooter. They are able to convert. PNG with the centre pass, Harris. Kadlasek. Oh, good. She was able to release that quickly. I think just footing a little bit unbalanced, so smart awareness. And the contact call.
Going against Sarah Harris. She tried to squeeze away.
She did. Not enough space though. And Kenya. Oh, Tiana, so strong. Good foot awareness. Naipri, she balances on the ball. She loves it. Why wouldn't you when you're playing like that? 10-22 to Kenya. Just under 11. Naipri again.
And once again, that nice ball delivery execution into the backspace.
Now, what's something that we could see PNG do to start to try and break that down a little bit?
I would consider asking the goal defender, Papua New Guinea, to actually fall back, do a double on Lydia Naipri, because she's been so dominant for Kenya. So, you know, just forcing the goal attack in Sinoya to just take those longer range shots. And then hoping to get the rebound if there's any.
I think you can afford to go into that double team when Sinoya isn't necessarily putting up a lot of volume at the moment. And then dropping back to one-on-one, if that adjusts. But I think the double team is a really...
Yeah, double team, but not really sticking the body, like just confusing the space.
Yes.
And there we go.
And they're able to come up with the ball. Quick outlet. Long ball. Well read on the placement there from Kadlasek, able to find Hampton.
Best play by the Papua New Guinea team, down court all the way through.
Harv has enjoyed that. Harris, she is strong on that change of direction. Kadlasek finds circle edge, something their midcourt has done so well this tournament. Just a little short. The contact call will come.
You see the shoe coming off
the
again.
shoe.
The Kenyans are known for this.
We'll take a minute here. Important that our athletes are safe. Players will probably all appreciate the break, but you can't see it on screen, but we're just having a look at PNG. They're already getting set in a little bit of an offline defense. Pav, just talk to us a little bit about the benefits of an offline adjustment from the one-on-one.
Yeah, so it's about taking up space, making it look like there's no space in the center to actually come through and connect with the ball. So yeah, and then also at the same time giving the illusion that, oh no, you know, that pass can be delivered, and then we have someone from the back trying to attempt to go for the ball.
Exactly, and that change up in strategy. So important to have these different tactics that you can put out across a game, and perhaps a little breather one-on-one can be very labor intensive, so sometimes useful to just have a little bit of a breath defensively before you get straight back into it. Otieno, strong in the tank. Contact call. Kwon Yi Tang from Hong Kong joining us at this Nations Cup. Of course, an A-badged umpire. We are so lucky with the quality of umpires we have at this tournament.
You see Pyrin just smiling as Jordan just blew her for a little bit of a contact there. I think she was hoping that she wouldn't be caught for it.
Oh, look, you gotta test your limits. See what you can get away with. Any advantage will help in a competition like the Nations Cup. And you can see here, this is that offline defense again.
Yep.
They're confusing the space. Kenya looking long over the defensive unit though.
That's exactly how you break the zone. Someone punching through the middle, but at the same time, someone else would definitely open up on the other side of the court. So just be daring, just deliver that pass.
And they're comfortable sending it long. The trust in this Kenya team. They go back at centre pass. Oh, just a little misconnection there. And so much experience on court right now.
Oh, good try there. Somehow Kenya still manages to get the ball back.
Oh, and Helen Sonoya, the goal line drive. 53 caps to her name.
Pretty experienced player, actually.
Yeah, very experienced. Nadong through wing attack, 70 caps. Combining with Irene Otieno, 58. You can see Jacqueline Oro, 72. And I have, of course, left the captain, Simiyu, to last because 91 international caps.
Just a little bit short of 100.
Just short. That would have been so fun to have been able to celebrate that with her at the Nations Cup. At 44 years of age, you can't tell, so youthful out there.
And we were just talking about her during the break about her post-match interview last night.
We love listening to her. She's spoken at each of the games, so stick around after the game. Don't go anywhere because she is just fantastic to listen to. So eloquent in her analysis of the game. So complimentary of her teammates as well.
That's right. And also complimenting the opposition at the same time. Just so genuine and grounded person.
The sportsmanship in this competition, we've loved it. And Simiyu, an absolute masterclass in what you'd like to see in a captain. Hampton unable to pull that one in. Kenya, they'll have the throw in, just over 5 to go. It is 11:30 their way. The score just dragging out a little bit there as we go. Oh, wow. That was very, very well done from Taviri.
Very good elevation.
The timing as well. So good.
And she stayed in the F.
Didn't she? She just kind of, it's almost like we pressed a pause. Here we go.
Look at it again. Nice.
Very good job.
Coming from the back, actually.
Yes, very clever. All right, we've got to change. Looks like we're just swapping. Oh, we have a... Nope, we have a few changes. Bear with us. So Kadlasak looking like moving into that wing attack role.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Comfortable there.
And then we have Little Land coming to center.
Which a combination we've seen a bit over this competition. And is it Poha?
Yep, you're right.
And
Poha coming in wing
into
defense.
Wing defense.
Which we usually see her in the circle as a goal defense.
So an injection defensively.
Oh, wow. Lovely run step by step by the wing defense of Kenya. She really just ran through the pocket and just tipped that ball out.
Not quite able to finish there, but they do maintain possession. Oh, and beautiful rebound we see from Oro. Long outlet. PNG unable to have time to set up defensively as Kenya just look. Oh,
that was so quick.
that was so quick.
She passed it off even before she landed.
Blink and you miss it. And we spoke about that trust with a few more changes. Looks like we'll see Brazier into
She didn't play in yesterday's game.
shooter. No, Hampton certainly strong, owning that goal shooter position yesterday. We saw Brazier earlier this week, though, also just 21 years of age. Kenya with the ball. Did I miss another change? Was there one more? Or was it just the...
We have Dwante Grossi coming on as goal defense. Dwante Gross? Oh, is it goalkeeper?
Keeper, sorry, keeper, yes. We thought we would see the 16-year-old back out. And at 181 centimetres, matching up pretty well against the 185 centimetre tall Naipuri.
See Hampton on the screen just removing her shoe, just feeling a little bit uncomfortable with her foot.
And Kenya down the outside channel. Mid-range, off 1 foot too.
Lydia Naipuri has that very nice one-handed shooting.
And so much control to be able to do that one-handed. And on court, we see the Team Kenya working onto circle edge. And another one on the board. And PNG with the centre pass. They're showing some patience, working around. They're just letting Brazier settle into this game. And Ali on the offensive contact call. And Kenya screaming down court. The throw in. We'll see Nadong taking offside.
Yeah, an offside.
Offside call.
Yeah.
Good old pass.
Oh, wow.
We're both shaking our heads up here in the commentary box.
When I saw the pass left her hands, I was like, where's the pass going to go to? I was like, okay, right into Lydia Naipuri as usual.
And such trust, but of course, easy too when you have Naipuri shooting the way she is. PNG. Brazier. Finding Littleland. Brazier up the middle again. I'm liking that middle movement.
Yeah, that middle punch through is really crucial for them, especially when we have the Kenyan wing defensive center really pushing the mid-court wide.
Pocket. Brazier doing a lot of work out of the circle. Unfortunately, the footwork call. Kenya, we know they can move transition quickly, but just overshoots a little bit high on that pass to Sonoya. Oh, beautiful take. Beautiful take from Kadlasek. Now, Brazier, yes, coming out to try and help open up, but perhaps Jacqueline Oro also just forcing her away from the post. We'll need to see her find that balance between not coming out too high and still dominating at the post.
I mean that change of direction. So even though the goalkeeper is pushing you up high, but it's changing direction to just take the baseline after that.
Yes, absolutely. And 12 to 37. Apologies.
Yeah.
the way of Kenya, and we'll look to the highlights here. Look, it has blown out a little bit the way of Kenya. They have been very strong this competition, but PNG still putting up a really valiant effort. What do you think we'll see this next half? Can you expect some changes?
Yeah, I do expect a little bit more rotation. Maybe we might see Hampton coming back on again. Maybe she just need a little breather, or she just has seen a little bit of a niggle. Yeah, but I'm sure the coaches will be giving her a little bit more pointers to see what she can do better when she comes back on court. Yeah, I think the change in the defense, yeah, it did unsettle a little bit of that Kenyan attacking side a little bit. So I expect to see a little bit more of Bronte Grose just coming out a little bit of the circle, trying to go for some intercepts. And she has really long, lengthy arms, so I expect her to really pressurize them on the shots. Yeah, as for Kenya, I do see a lot of changes gonna happen because I see a number of their players at the side warming up right now. So I believe the coaches want fresh legs on, give the starting 7 a break. And yeah, we expect to see more action soon.
And of course, we have a break tomorrow, but then 2 more days of netball. So rolling on your fresh legs, giving some players a little bit of a break, some load management can be really important in a competition like the Nations Cup. Don't go too far. We still have 30 minutes of netball to go. Welcome back. We are here at the Singlife Nations Cup. 11-37. Apologies, 13-37 is the score. The way of Kenya. And we, I don't know if you can see the shooting percentage on your screen, but Kenya 100%.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I didn't think that's exactly what I said. But I didn't expect 100.
That's so impressive for 30 minutes of netball.
Well, that's a record, man.
Amazing work from Team Kenya. So Naipuri shooting at 91% yesterday says, I've got another level. Let's go for 100 today.
I knew it was going to happen, but I really didn't expect 100.
And 61.9% for PNG. They'll be looking to increase that in this second half. Circle edge. We have Harris back on.
Good to know, because she was nursing a little bit of an injury during the last part of the second quarter.
We're wondering maybe some attention to her shins, perhaps shin splints.
Yeah, I think it's common that you get it midway or even towards the tail end of the tournament, because you know your calves are going to be tight. You know, fatigue starts coming in. So yeah, I think it'll lead to certain injuries and niggles.
And a few changes for both sides. So we have Makudi into the goal shooter position. Through goal attack, Nancy Oro. As she takes the shot there, able to finish. Wing attack, we see Mary Otieno partnering up with Irene Otieno. And Pav, you were saying that Irene also has played in netball's local competition.
Yeah, so she was featured as an international player in this year's Netball Super League. She played for Blaze Dolphins, and they're like the defending champions. Yeah, for many years now. So yeah, her impact was really felt, and she came in as a mid-court player, playing the center wing attack role as well.
Such an impressive player. Through wing defense, we see Ramadan apologies, Ramadan. We keep Captain Simiyu on court and a change into goalkeeper. Teresa Othon. We expected a few changes, and we've just been speaking about how, of course, the rest day tomorrow, but Brazier up the middle. Rest day tomorrow, but we have one more round of competition and then finals. So how important is it to go into those last 2 games, of course finals, with some fresh legs, with a bit more left in the tank?
Yeah, I mean, the rest day tomorrow comes in timely. Everyone gets complete rest, but also, you know, that's when sometimes with complete rest, you know, you lose that momentum. Yeah. So speaking of utilizing your bench players is also equally important. You want everyone to be fit coming into the last round, as well as the most important matches in the finals. Yeah.
And we also see Scott back on, a change in that goal attack role for PNG. Lots of changes from both sides. Beautiful drive from Taviri. Setting the penalty.
It looks like Kenyan made a total of 5 changes.
Yeah.
And only left the captain, Parin, on as goal defender, as well as the ever so reliable Irene Otieno in centre.
Kenya just smothering with that last defensive effort. Working the ball. Makudi under the post.
Yeah, so Makudi plays a slightly different style from Naipere. She's tall as well, but she's a little bit more mobile. She comes out the circle a little bit more instead of standing strong, holding against the goalkeeper. So a little bit more versatile in that sense.
And what a luxury head coach Ali Mugashi has. Able to make changes with such depth. And another point on the board with the centre pass the way of PNG. Litherland with the ball. Oh, a big hit, just a little late. We could see what she was trying to do. Oh, but the thumbs up from Harris.
Yeah, I thought she got up almost immediately, like, wow.
Look, she did have eyes from the ball, for the ball, sorry. Just collecting Harris, though. So strong from Harris to just get straight back up.
Yeah, I think because Harris was standing in that position where she was trying to go for the ball, so I think it was inevitable for the collision to happen.
Absolutely. And another one on the board. High five from the shooters. And we just see the PNG officials, Coach Lua Rickies. We spoke about her yesterday, an experienced former player. PNG moving down court. Litherland fakes down, finds the pocket. Able to get past the strong hands of Ramadahan. Brazier. Penalty on the top of the circle. Brazier protecting the space. And, oh, beautiful high arc on that shot, able to finish. And PNG with the ball. Fast play here, Litherland onto the circle. Unable to, oh, beautiful work at keeping that ball in play, but Otieno too quick. Kenya so quick on transition.
You can see Makudi just really asking for the ball, like, give it to me. And there we go.
She wants it. And we're just looking at the quarter splits for this match. So 7:17 for the first quarter, 6:20 for the second. And for the start of this third quarter, we are 5-7, now 5-8. So
Much better,
closer.
a much better quarter from Papua New Guinea.
Absolutely.
I understand Kenya has also made a couple of changes.
Yeah.
And they're trying to settle into this new combination. But I think Papua New Guinea has done really well. Just putting the first half aside and then trying to come back a lot stronger in the second half.
And they work the ball. Oh. Can't quite pull that in, Scott.
Yeah, the idea is there, but I think the ball's a little bit too fast for her.
Had managed to get open, but perhaps just not set and ready for that pass to come in. Mariotiano finding circle edge. Oh, that was a great feed in. Finding the Kuri under the post. And Kenya with the center pass. Loose ball, they're able to pick it up. She turns. And the ball goes loose. Just taking a second to set the penalty. Makudi on the goal line. A little bit too easy on that one. She was able to walk into the circle, get her position. We have a change coming for Papua New Guinea.
With Kala Ali coming on as goal attack to replace Clara Scott. So we see that change happening very often in this PNG team, just rotating their goal attacks here and there.
I said, big week of netball. Oh, beautiful hands there. Ramadan. And Brazier has certainly settled in now. It's 6-10 for this quarter. 1947 though, the way of Kenya. Oh, wow.
She's tiny, she can squeeze through like the smallest gaps.
But so strong on the tape.
Yes, so strong and so speedy. And she can just catch the ball so securely and still land.
5 minutes to go. And we are back in the circle. Little step, kicks it back out. And apologies, I missed. We have our debutant Oda back on court into the goal defence role. And Kenya with the ball in hand. Simiyu protects the space. Oh, there's that beautiful feed in.
Oh, I love what Mukudi did there. She was caught in between two defenders, but she found the back defender, and that's when the gap opened.
Harris with the ball. PNG, circle edge. Brazier through that middle space. Unable to convert, and Kenya so strong on the rebounds. Just such an incredible take. Simiyu to Otieno. Little double play. That is some textbook netball.
Netball 101.
Netball 101. So much to learn from these athletes. I'm sure there are lots of young netballers all around the world tuning in. Swing ball. Great balance. She's so strong, Irene Otieno, on that tape where she's able to keep her body upright to immediately be able to see where her shooters are. Of course, a bit of natural intuition as well, though.
Yep. She's just naturally athletic and good.
Just good.
Yeah, just talented.
Just good.
She's just born to play netball. Has she even rested this competition so far? feel like she's played every minute.
So I would love to see that.
And she plays in center all the time. Wow.
So impressive. And PNG will have the ball here. Great take onto circle edge.
Or so she did.
She's just checked.
She had 1 mini rest.
She has had a little rest through that center position against Malaysia. Oh, beautiful long ball. Oh, that was beautiful to watch. They're really, really strong moving into that backspace. So yes, just the one rest from Otieno. I wonder if we'll see her perhaps take another opportunity here.
In the 4th term, right?
Yeah, 20-53, Kenya's way. This quarter as well now, 7-16. They've stretched that lead a little bit. PNG though, they're not giving up. Something that we've really enjoyed from the Nations Cup is all teams just playing with, and out of court. So PNG will take the throw in.
It's a good contest there by Bronte Groze. Just coming out of the circle, going step by step with Mukudi and then forcing the error.
Playing well beyond her years. Big swing ball. Oh, Harris able to keep the ball in play. And as we were saying, all teams just continuing to push strong for the full 60 minutes. I've loved Parv's description of the Isle of Man with their fighting spirit, who played earlier today.
And similarly, we see it in the Papua New Guinea team. Yeah, I just love it. Like, you know, despite the scoreline, the team just pushes on. Just keep doing what they have to do. I mean, it's not easy because sometimes you get demoralized, especially when the score gap extends till this big. But really, I mean, it's the nature of sport, you see. You win, you lose, but you really just have to suck it up and play all the way till the final whistle.
And we spoke about all these teams. It's international netball. They'll all have an ultimate goal that they're looking to work towards. But on top of that, they'll have smaller goals that they'll be breaking down. We spoke last game about centre pass conversion. So converting off your centre pass, getting the goal. Similarly, converting off turnovers. Gross in the air.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Great. 7 seconds. Can PNG add one more stat?
Look in.
She turns. Oh, looks long. Oh,
good try there, though.
Nearly a buzzer beater. They did everything right in that final play. Papua New Guinea, it is 22-53 the way of Kenya. Don't go away though. We have 15 more minutes of netball here, and then of course another game to go after this. We'll see Singapore Vanders take on Singapore. But before we do one more quarter of this game, we'll look to the highlight reels. Number of changes this quarter. What do you think that has affected in this game?
Yeah, I think Kenya had about almost 5 changes. Yeah, they only left 2 of their main players on, and yeah, they took, I would say, a good half to actually settle in those combinations. That's why we saw that close quarter in the first half at least. But after that, I think once they got their groove, I think that lead extended a little bit more. But I liked how PNG still fought back in that final few moments. They did put up like 3 shots in a row, and of course it was kudos to the defensive effort of the Papua New Guinea team. We see Groze just coming out alive a little bit more, coming out to contest against Mukudi as she drives out the circle, and even in the circle contesting those high balls. So yeah, I think we expect to see a little bit more of a tightly contested battle, because I believe both teams might stick to the same combinations, and maybe a little bit more change to the Kenyan side, maybe giving Pareen and Otieno a rest. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, just one more 15 minutes.
One more to go. We are back for the final quarter. Papua New Guinea taking on Kenya, 22-53. Kenya so strong this tournament, but PNG, they are continuing to fight, working hard. And we see Kenya with the ball into the circle. And a goal on the board for them early in this quarter. PNG.
We see Tina Poha just moving across from wing defense to goal defense. So it's a switch between her and Oda.
So our debutante stays on the court. We see Kadlasek back through the middle. Ali staying in goal attack.
And we finally see Irene Otieno having a rest.
We thought it might happen.
So we have Nadong coming on as center to replace Irene Otieno.
And we've seen her earlier this tournament against Malaysia. As Poha goes to the ground. Oh, out of court. Incorrect throw-in. Sorry, my head was down.
Yeah, I didn't realize what happened.
Either way, PNG have the ball through the middle. Ali connecting. Kadlasek, circle edge. Just a little miscommunication. Kenya too strong. Can't afford to have those little blips in concentration when they are playing the way they are. And such a strong, a long reach in that.
You know what happened was basically Nadong just did a fake and it just got both the defenders
Drew
up.
them out.
Yeah, just drew them out, and then it opened up Mukudi at the back.
That's where a fake is incredibly effective. Can convince the defenders to have a look for intercept. Oh, and Brazier just perhaps going over the leg of one of the defenders. As we were saying, they have such long arms, it can be really challenging to see past them at times. And we see Jacqueline Oro back into the goalkeeper position. And Teresa giving Captain Simiu a little break. Oh, and beautiful work from PNG.
Yeah, both the Siko defenders did really well with that rebound.
As we said, they will play out these 60 minutes. I believe I read an article earlier today where they described the PNG side as a bit of a sisterhood. You know, we'll see them stay united no matter the score. And what experience it is to play against a side like Kenya.
Yeah, I think, you know, you can see just from a couple of them with a number of international caps, you see the experience. And also, you know, that big body, tall, long, lanky, and that African style. It's not easy to counter. Like I said, they have a very unorthodox way of playing. Yeah, but it brings a lot of challenges. And yeah, I think the more you play them, the more you learn how to adapt and try and counter them.
And you have to adapt when they're so diverse in their movements. As we've just seen, they just looked long. Other times they'll play it around.
Yes, and sometimes, you know, you think like that opening is there, but they don't pass it in, they actually reset it. And yeah, so it keeps you thinking, keeps you on your toes as a defender.
It wears you down as a defender because you're having to do so much work defending multiple passages of play.
Yeah, I think that's the key word you said, Tamara, wears you down, because you're like, what are they doing all the time? They're doing something else. The next moment they're changing things. You're like, okay.
So clever from Team Kenya. Kadlasek with the penalty pass. She looks long though. Oh, great timing from Brazier. That was a really beautiful drive and able to finish.
Yeah,
high five from the shooters.
She's shown her class in this final quarter.
That was a great play from PNG. Looking long. Oh, they'll give that straight into Makudi and the finish.
Like, if we just look at the final breakdown of this fourth term, PNG is actually up by 1 goal for the first time in the game. Like if we just break it down into the quarter scores.
Quarter scores, yeah. Had the second. Both shooters just in the same. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Off one. That was some spectacular defense.
A clean intercept.
Clean
ends.
But also, I think the take, the snatch in. Very
so aggressive.
Netball. We enjoy it. And Kenya with the centre pass. Ndong through the middle. She'll give and go. Oh, and beautiful leap onto circle edge. Nancy Oro presenting that front position. And she'll keep using that front space, allowing Makudi to have that back area where she is so effective. Just taking their time to set the throw in. Of course, who wouldn't love a break? Just taking a breath in the Nations Cup competition. Steps in, balances. Off one for the shot. Just under 9 to go. 27-59.
Oh, that was really great play there, Papua New Guinea.
They have strung together some really nice passages here.
That first, second phase was brilliant. 3 passes and all the way to goal.
So efficient. And Brazier, I think she has really settled into this match. Of course, Ali doing a lot of work around to help open up. Oh, Ross, so close on that. And 16 years of age. Just think, some more time under her belt. How effective is she going to be?
Yeah.
All right, from this Kenya side, who do you think we need to start focusing on, that we need to shut down, with Otieno off court as what we've talked about as such a... Oh, wow, another one, another to the tally. Teresa Othuan.
Come on, has to move on to the next topic.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's just so much amazing things happening, but we'll jump back with Otieno off court, Irene, of course. And typically a ball carrier for her team. Who do we think that they need to start shutting down in that attack end?
I think for me, I don't know. I can't really pinpoint
Team
anyone.
effort, yeah.
I think with this new combination coming in for Kenya, I think they're all
Playing their role?
They're playing their role. They're all taking the load, taking turns with what they need to do. Yeah, I can't exactly say someone is extra dominant like what we see in Irene.
I think that's a good analysis. So what we're asking from the PNG teams to shut everyone down.
Yeah, basically
much easier said than done.
I think just change it up between a man-on-man defense and then go into a zone. I think just play it around, just make the Kenyan structure break and you know, just fall a little bit. Yeah.
And misconnection there. Just under 7 to go. We'll have the throw in. And a gutsy effort from the PNG side. Kenya so strong this tournament. Makudi, she's... Oh, nearly. That was very close from Poha. Makudi had perhaps just left a little bit early on that movement.
I just noticed that Poha only stands at 160 cm. Wow. If the information is really true, I'm like, no way.
She looks...
I mean, she is rather small, but wow, 160 cm playing in the circle as a defender.
That's very impressive. How tall are you?
168.
You're 1 centimetre taller than me.
Oh, really?
Although, let's be honest, I do like to write 170, just round up, of course. That's an extra 3 centimetres. So,
it's a set.
Well, even more impressive than from Poha.
I know. Like, that's usually the height you see from your mid-court players.
Yeah. All right, we're seeing elevation. We're seeing good timing on those intercepts. That's why she's still so effective. And she does look... Sorry, I fixated on this now. She does look short against the height in the circle, but she doesn't look 160.
Yeah, and if let's say
has long legs.
I'm comparing her and Makudi, that's a difference of 22 cm.
Yeah, right. Well, very impressive. She has excellent elevation.
Yeah.
Well, 2, I should say, not then.
Yeah,
so
I think it was her
impressive.
elevation that got me thinking what was probably her height. So I looked at the booklet and like, okay.
Yeah. So many impressive athletes here at the Nations Cup. 5 to go, 29-65, the way of Kenya. PNG able to pop one on, so we have a margin of 35 goals. Mary Otieno connecting with Ndong. We see Nancy Oro doing some work outside the circle, which is able to then open up Makudi. Adlasek. Little reset. Oh, just sprays, but they're able to retain. Jordan Kiss on screen. Just setting the penalty. Good feed, but they'll need to reset for the penalty there. I liked the way Ali moved onto that ball. Oh, and there we see Brazier just open up under the post.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there between the Kenyan circle defenders, just both going for the same shooter.
And PNG capitalizing on that. They look long. Oh, patience here. And there's that change of pace that you spoke about earlier. An uncharacteristic miss there. And we'll have the throw in. Oh, beautiful take from Makudi.
Good try there by Praha. She rolled to the back into the correct space, just not enough to try and get that
Did
ball.
everything right. And we, of course, have our dynamic duo, our co-captains through centre wing attack. Such a dynamic group of mid-quarters this PNG side has. Working hard to open up the circle, and they're able to find Ali on the base.
Good patience play there by the Papua New Guinea team.
You're right.
You can hear the Kenyan defense just really like shouting and then giving instructions to the defenders in front, but no, they were not flustered. Papua New Guinea was so controlled at that in that moment.
Little tip. Oh, Poha taking on Nancy Oro.
Poha has been reading where the ball is going really well, but it's just about which angles to come around the body that's stopping her from actually getting the ball.
And Kenya able to finish, adding one more to the score. Long, oh, precision place. Oh, that was beautiful. Again, some absolutely beautiful passages of play. Ali entering into the circle. Kaplasek trusting the drive, delivering the ball. Oh, another shoe. They're too fast for their shoes.
Have you ever played netball and your shoe has come off?
I have, yes.
Oh.
How about you?
No, mine hasn't.
Back in my perhaps speedier days, I think my shoes would stay firmly on my feet these days. Oh, look at the PNG bench.
Oh, I love to see that.
We spoke about it a few times this game, but they won't give up.
Yeah, they won't, and that's what I really like.
And about a minute 30, quarter 4. Swing ball, oh, quick release. Great vision, Brazier, good timing. And converts. You can see Oda in the back of court clapping, cheering on her team. Punch through the middle, long!
Oh, lovely.
That was great vision. Kadlasek, so much trust in her shooters this quarter in particular. The high five. And Otieno looks long. Finding circle edge. Makudi under the post. Under a minute. This quarter 4, 13-16.
Yep, it's a competitive quarter.
It's been a very competitive quarter. A great way to finish the game.
Oh, lovely take there by Kala Ali.
Beautiful
So skillful. Woo, fist pump from the manager.
Fist pump.
for her. I think Kenya can hit 70 goals with this.
30 seconds. That would be their biggest score of the tournament. Here we go.
Yep.
15 seconds to go. They are able to hit 70.
Papua New Guinea trying to rally everyone. Let's go for one more goal.
They'll have to look long.
Yep.
Brazy Ash is holding space. They're getting up. Oh, the tape. Unable to finish, but such a gutsy effort from the PNG side. We'll get to Kenya in just a second, but let's just talk about that last quarter from Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, I loved how they made that comeback. Might not have won the quarter, but I thought they were pretty dominant. Like, from the way they were playing, I thought they were actually... I mean, they took the lead at the start, but I thought they sustained the lead for quite a bit before Kenya actually came back and overcome that. But yeah, I just love how they disregarded what happened in the first 3 quarters. Reset, had new people coming on, they played their role, and yeah, I think it was the best quarter they had this game.
Some beautiful passages of play in attack as we see this shooting combination so strong in the 4th quarter. And of course, plenty of opportunities in defense as well. All right, on to Kenya. And in the back of your mind, start thinking about your very, very unofficial MVP. But Kenya, beautiful today. What did you like from them?
As usual, from the get-go, they were so efficient in their attacking. That change of pace that I've mentioned a couple of times, deciding to just look in when the opportunity arises or just play that ball, you know, making it hard for Papua New Guinea's defense to actually counter them. And then on defense, always first to the rebounds. Just attacking that ball outside the circle, going for intercepts, really clogging the inside circle, making it hard for the Papua New Guinea shooters to find space. Yeah, and even if they do find space, they're put in a position where they're uncomfortable to shoot from. So
absolutely.
So it's a full effort from the team. But if you had to make me pick a standout player,
here we go. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna go with Irene again.
Hard not to. She has had an exceptional tournament. As you said, carries the ball handler for their team. What is it you like about her style of play?
She's so much determination, grit. Like, she's so fierce, and her drives are so strong. She's speedy. Like, her change of direction, speed of the mark, and she's really aggressive on defense. Yeah. Overall, like I said, very talented player. Yeah. So I think she plays in the right position. You know, as a center, you need your center to be defensive. You need your center to be really relentless on attack, and I think she fits that role really well.
What I'm hearing is the total netball package. Don't go away, because we'll hear our post-match interviews. They'll then, of course, sign the game ball and throw it out into the crowd. It's been a really lovely element of the Nations Cup.
Coming to you courtside alongside Chloe from Papua New Guinea. Chloe, that was a difficult afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly was. Kenya are a formidable team. They are so strong, so fit, so fast, and so athletic. And we knew it was going to be a challenge, but we had some really good patches, and to show that we can put it up against, you know, the defending champs was really exciting for us. But yeah, tough afternoon.
Tough afternoon. Let's look at the positives. One positive for me, you've got a 16-year-old goalkeeper playing. How important is that, bringing in the new generation, especially at tournaments like this?
Yeah, it's so exciting. Bronte did an incredible job today, and you know, having her and Talu, who's been our goal shooter, they've stood up against world-class competition, and it's super exciting for the future of PNG netball.
Absolutely. Speaking of the future, in the near future, you've got a break tomorrow. Is it about time to just rest and recover slightly?
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm really excited to not have to strap my ankles for one day. But yeah, it'll be good to have a rest, see what it's about in Singapore. We're really excited to go sightseeing, and yeah, just have a bit of team bonding time.
Hope you enjoy the sightseeing. When you come back, you take on Singapore A on Friday. How excited are you for that match?
Yeah, we're super excited for us to hopefully be able to get a third win with a brand new team. You know, we only came together on Thursday of last week. We're really excited for the challenge and think we can take it and put ourselves in a really good position.
Thank you, Chloe. Just got you to sign the match ball, please. Thank you so much, Chloe. Recover well. We'll see you tomorrow. Ziaul Raushan coming to you courtside with someone who's becoming quite my friend now, Parin. Parin, another day, another big smile, another dominant victory. How happy are you?
Wow, I'm so happy for today's victory. And as I said yesterday, there is no team which is weak. And PNG came very strong at the beginning. And we saw that if at all we are not going to tighten our marking, then it shall not be well. So that is why we pressed their offense. They have a very agile wing attack and a goal attack. So once we managed to press them, then we knew it was good to go for us.
I love your tactical analysis post-match always. You talk about PNG putting up a good show. Halfway through, it almost felt like Kenya had this. Is there a thought in terms of just resting a little, saving yourself, putting some in the tank because there's 2 more matches left to play?
Yeah, of course, we have a rest day tomorrow. And still on Friday, we're going to have a very tough match against ISIL. And we know it's also a very strong team. So you're going to rest, analyze their game. Then on Friday, I believe we shall be good to go.
4 matches, 4 wins already. Is the break coming at a good time for you to rest and recover, or does that sort of affect the momentum?
Yes, 4 matches, 4 wins. That's a great plus to us. And we really thank God. And training plus rests have played a very big role. Training, rest, and analysis. And that is what has brought us here.
Parin, thank you so much. I just need you to sign the match ball. And if you could sign the camera for me, please. And then, Parin, you know there's one thing left to do. The match ball is right there. Those fans are waiting. Not just yet. Whoa! Are you ready? Oh, congratulations. Parin, thank you so much. I'll see you on Friday. All the best. Recover well. This is the Singlife Nations Cup 2025. Next up at 7 p.m., it's the clash made right here in the Lime City. Singapore A up against your Singapore Vanders.
And we told you it was worth sticking around to hear from the Kenyan captain. Of course, plenty more netball up to come. We have the Singapore Vanders versus Singapore A at 7 p.m. local time. We'll catch you there.